What up, H.O.B.?
How's the pleasure?
Blaze.
Cheers. So if you guys are wondering where we are currently at the M Hotel in Las Vegas. So if you guys don't know, we just got married.
Finally. It's official.
Yes.
Damn, my
Show me your ring, sis. Show me your ring, sis.
She finally put a ring on it, y'all.
It has been a long time coming. We have been engaged for like 3 freaking years.
Man.
And if you guys didn't know, we were supposed to be married last year, 2020. I don't know if you guys heard, but you know, this thing called the pandemic that happened.
Yo, seriously, like it was literally freaking March 20th. We had the date, and then that's right when shutdown happened.
Everything happened. We had venues, everything. But this year we decided to just do something real small and real intimate, a little bit more personal, I guess. Yeah. Even though it wasn't our dream wedding, it actually turned out to be really, really special for the both of us.
Yeah,
and
I feel like regardless, right?
Yeah, and our close friends and family were here to witness a beautiful moment with just us.
And then DJ got to be there. Because if we did it last year, DJ wouldn't have been there. So
yeah,
I
DJ
guess
was
that's a plus,
there.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our babies were there to witness us too as well. So
yeah,
that was real special. So if you have not watched that video, we will go ahead and put it down in the description. So anyway, we have been getting so many questions on how we met. How did I meet my best friend? That is going to be the video today. We are going to tell our love story on how everything came about.
Her version and my version.
Yeah, you know, and then we're gonna go ahead and just mash our stories together. If you guys are wondering what we are sipping on, you know, we are getting lit, honey, okay? Our kids are not here. We have been having an amazing weekend just to ourselves.
You have to take advantage, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you have the kids, we up till like 4 a.m. You know, we get to sleep and then we get to sleep in a little bit.
So what we are sipping on is some vodka tonic. So this is gonna be a little lit story time, I guess, as you can say. So you want me to go first or you?
I think you should go first.
I should go first? Okay. So a little backstory, if you guys didn't know, I was in a 5-year relationship with a dumbass. Let me just tell you, a clown. And I was just recently single.
That was a mistake. You shouldn't have done it.
It wasn't a mistake because you snatched me up and now we're here today. What you talking about?
No, that was his biggest mistake. It had to been because I found
to let me go.
Yeah, shit, you go.
I see it as a blessing.
Yeah, no, it's a blessing.
Yeah.
I always tell her, like, you know, you went through that, you maybe for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. So. Well, anyway, so I was freshly single and I had an ex-coworker invite me to Fremont Street to Commonwealth. And it's like a little, what is it, like a lounge slash bar.
It's popping down there. It's where all the locals go mainly. I
got invited to an ex-coworker's going away party because he was gonna like move to another state. So I decided to invite my friend Maria. So of course, you know, we had our little fun or whatever. And we got a little lit. And we decided to walk down Fremont. And while we were walking, we were approaching this hotel called the D Hotel.
The D.
So while we were walking, I noticed Dario walking out of the D Hotel and he was standing right in front of it. Mind you, if you guys didn't know, we knew of each other in high school.
Of each other.
Of each other. We weren't like cool like that.
Never formally met.
Yeah, not really. I mean, we just kind of knew of each other, whatever, in high school.
You know how it
and
is.
we already followed each other on Instagram and on Facebook. But just because we knew of each other, we're like, oh yeah, you know, I know you. Oh yeah, I know you.
Yeah, you're friends with.
Let's follow each other.
That's
Yeah,
cool. Yeah.
But that's basically it. That's it.
And I was sliding in her DMs when she was with her man.
No, you wasn't.
No, we went back, remember? Remember, we went back and I was trying to get at you in the comment, remember? And you didn't reply back.
No, we was just talking about work. It wasn't nothing crazy.
And I was like, oh, how you been? Like,
anyway.
You didn't hit me back. She didn't hit me back. She left me on red.
The weird thing about that night specifically, right before we went out, I noticed that Dario liked a whole bunch of my pictures on Instagram. Remember when that was like a thing on Instagram? Like when people just start liking like a whole bunch of your pictures on Instagram.
Like what, you see it on your feed?
Yeah, sometimes like people or whatever, they like repost it on their page and it's like, oh yeah, thank you for the likes or whatever, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I've noticed that like Dario liked all of my pictures on Instagram prior to, you know, me going out on Fremont that night, which was like so crazy. I was just like, oh, okay, cool, like it's whatever. But then just knowing that I saw you on Fremont coincidentally like a few hours after that, I was just like, whoa, I was like, this is crazy. But anyway, like I said, I was lit. I saw Dario standing there right in front of the D Hotel, and the first thing I screamed out was, boo-boo! I'm gonna stop right there because you need to tell how your night led to that situation.
I was heading with my boys, we was heading downtown, and we started off at El Cortez. That's the OG, you know, the OG casino out there. Yeah, our party was deep that night. No lie, we was about 20 deep. I rolled up with like 4 of the homies, and then one of the homies knew the other 16, and somebody was just buying everybody shots. Y'all want shots? Shots. We was taking hella shots, and then we went from bar to bar, and this time's when I get drunk, you know what I mean, and I just like venture out. But that night specifically, I literally left my group. He was buying everybody shots constantly. I went on my own, because usually when someone's buying drinks, you're like, okay, man, I mean, you know, stay here. It's good. You're gonna save money.
Right.
Something whispered, a calling. I don't even want to call it a calling. I just went walking down Fremont by myself. I literally just went down walking. That's why I say it's faith. Like, us together is faith. Because honestly, we would not have run into each other if I didn't literally just venture off. Like, so.
True.
I ventured off, and I heard like this goddess like voice, like, boo boo. I said, the fuck? Who was that? She was drunk as hell.
I was drunk.
She was like, what's good? I was just like,
you know when you
wait.
drunk though, you just have that confidence in you, because I know
True.
damn well if I was sober, I would have been like, oh, there's Dario. I would have been, because I'm shy, you know what I mean? Like, you know, while you're drunk, you start getting hungry. So we were trying to find a place to eat. And you know, like the same time, Dario was just kind of like following us or whatever. He was just kind of following along or whatever.
Yeah, so we were talking, I was like, what y'all doing? Let's do it. Yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I was with y'all at that point. I mean, like, I was by myself. I was like, fuck it. Like,
yeah, so he was down to come with us. We're like, okay, cool. We just started walking into to the D Hotel, and there was a McDonald's to our right side, and we were like, you know what? Let's do it. You know, let's go to the McDonald's or whatever. So
I remember, like, you just ordering some chicken nuggets and me just sitting there staring at you like, God damn, she bad as hell. Cause listen, I ain't gonna lie. In high school, she was okay. She was cute. You know what?
I was okay.
Okay.
What does that mean?
I said you were cute. I'm trying to tell you how bad you are now. Like, you blossomed. Like, the glow up was real. Her glow up was real. Like, if she ain't gonna tell it, I'll tell it. The glow was real with this one. You know what I'm saying? So, me, you know, it's not. I see the person out, like, you know, just topping up with her. I was like, damn, like, I'm vibing pretty, like, you know, we vibing pretty good. As she's ordering, I'm just sitting here just staring at her, like, you just couldn't take your eye. I just couldn't take my eyes off of Goddess. I just really couldn't. So.
And that's when we took our first selfie pic together, which I'm gonna go ahead and insert here. So I remember that when we were in line in McDonald's, you know, we were just kind of chopping it up or whatever, you know, taking that selfie and just kind of vibing. I was drunk, so I didn't take nothing serious. I was just like, you know, whatever, we flirting. I just took it as, okay, you know, you just trying to flirt with me. You know, I'm down, I'm vulnerable, I'm newly single, whatever, like, it's cool. I honestly did not think nothing of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, me too. And then you know what I mean, like, it's me being, I was single for 5 years prior to that.
Right.
What specifically with you was a spark. It was something special, like, with you for sure. I always remember that. So, after that, McDonald's, I think we were heading out, like, right in the middle of Fremont, and then,
that's when we kind of, after we started talking, and we also exchanged numbers, in the middle of us, like, you know, eating and just like talking or whatever, we exchanged numbers. Should I tell them what happened after?
Then she kissed me, like.
No, okay, no, you asked for it. What? This is how this is what I thought. This is what I thought. Okay, so he knew I was drunk. Usually, sometimes when people are drunk, they play easy.
what?
So before we, you know, went our separate ways, he asked me for a kiss. And what did I do? I gave him the kiss.
Damn. And then I was like, yo, what you doing tonight? And then you were like, oh, I gotta go to my booty call.
Stop!
I was
bitch.
like, what?
I did say that.
I was like, oh, okay.
I did say that.
I was just gonna, for sure, have fun. You know, after that, I was like,
I was single, bro. Listen.
At least you kept it honest.
Yeah, so around that time, I wasn't with anybody, but I had a person that I was hooking up with once in a while.
So I left there, you know what I'm saying, like butterflies in the eyes, like, oh my God, like this the girl in my dreams.
You capping, bro. You are capping like a mug.
I knew
you
was the
are
girl in my
such
dreams.
a lie, bro.
I knew, I remember walking down
Stop lying
Fremont.
to the people.
I walked down
Stop
Fremont like, yo, this is the girl in my dreams, like.
Before me, he was talking to so many women, it's not even funny, so stop it. So obviously, prior to you knowing that I was the one, obviously you thought I was like one of your little floozies anyway, so it's fine.
At the time, I didn't
At the
know.
time, yeah, so stop lying and then talking about I got butterflies. Shut up, boy. You know what was even messed up?
done.
Let me tell, hold on, let me tell the people what was messed up. The next day, I posted that picture. You guys can still see it on Instagram. I posted that picture of our selfie. You know what he posted on Instagram? He posted a selfie with these two random girls that he saw later on that night after me.
Oh, yeah.
It's the disrespect for me.
They were fans.
Boy, they didn't know you.
I was.
So anyway.
The next day, I asked her what she was doing tonight, like that night. And she said nothing.
He was asking me on a date.
And I was just like, you want to go out to your house and eat or whatever? And, you know, I was expecting whatever. But she actually said yes. I was like, oh, cool.
I actually said yes because my booty call flaked on me. So prior to him texting me,
Oh.
me and the guy that I was hooking up with were supposed to link up. But he said that he had plans with family. I was just like, okay, whatever, it's whatever. Then coincidentally, Dario texted me a little bit after that, after plans got canceled with the person I was hooking up with. I was just like, oh, okay. I was just like, yeah, you know, I'm down. I'm not doing anything tonight or whatever. And later on that night, we went to Fireflies, which is a little tapas restaurant. This is when the tables turned. This is when everything changed up for us.
Because
like,
prior to that, it was just, you know,
it was whatever.
Fun, you know, whatever. I could have been your next buddy call at the time. I was like,
honestly though, because
I'm trying to do that in that rotation.
you know, the first interaction, like it was literally like we both were just like, oh yeah, it's whatever, like because of how he was getting at me and how I was showing how easy I was because I was drunk. We both thought nothing of it.
There was nothing to take from our first encounter.
Yeah, at all.
There wasn't.
But
so,
then that night.
You gotta thank me for asking her out to do
Honestly though, I do thank you. And mind you guys, like I was not used to it because prior to him, I just messed with so many fuckboys. I've noticed that there's a lot of fuckboys when you're single. Like
you wasn't even single long.
And I wasn't even single for a long time, which is so funny. But I've experienced like a lot of fuckboys eat like, you know, through my small time of being single. Yeah, so you know, we walked into the restaurant and the restaurant was just such a vibe. Like it was dark in there, but you know, it was like candle lit. But what really impressed me was that Dario literally ordered everything for us. And I was just honestly so surprised, like from the food to the drinks. And mind you, I just didn't, you know, I wasn't used to any of that stuff because I was so sheltered. And all the food that he ordered was amazing, like amazing. And I've noticed that the food that he did order, like that was the type of food that I would like that I liked.
I knew it already.
That night just literally changed everything for us because, you know, our conversation was amazing. You know, us just getting to know each other. And it was funny because I opened up to him a lot that night and he kind of saw how much of a broken woman I was because of the bad relationship that I had prior to him. My relationship, like, it just broke me into a million pieces, and he saw that. He saw the broken girl that I was. I was just like, dang, like, he is such a dope dude.
You know, you know, you're really into the conversation with them. Each party is asking questions and actually genuinely like curious. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it was good to get that energy back that I was giving, because you know, there's a lot of times, you know, I was on dates and just not getting that energy back.
Exactly.
So
Right.
we vibe with each other, and we didn't want to end the night. So you know, we went into the next spot, which was the hookah lounge. We went to the Olive, this hookah lounge in Henderson.
Oh my gosh.
Which I live not too far from there. You want to tell it? I don't even want to tell it. Okay,
I'll tell it.
I'll fucking tell it.
It's fine. I don't
Go
care.
ahead. I don't give a fuck.
So
I don't give a fuck. I'm like,
it's fine. I'm married anyway. I don't even care no more. But anyway, so after dinner, we decided to go to the Olive, which is a hookah lounge here. So when we went into the Olive, we tried to find a place to sit, you know, because we were gonna go ahead and smoke hookah and drink some more or whatever. And while we were while we were walking around, we saw the guy that I have been hooking up with.
Did I know at that time, or you told me after that? I think I did know. I knew who.
I think I like whispered it to you. Vegas
and
is
I said,
too
I looked
small,
at her,
bro.
I said,
So
I was like, he was
there.
He was supposed to be with his family.
He was supposed to be with his family, and he didn't tell me. He did not tell me. So we were basically both busted because he was at the hookah lounge with, you know, a group of his friends, which I knew because, you know, I hung out with them before too. And they all saw me walking up with Dario. And
it was me.
Knowing how Dario is, okay, Dario doesn't like awkward situations at all.
I was like, hey, what's good, y'all?
And Dario is such a friendly person, so you know, he played, you know, he played the role. He was like, oh hey, what's up, guys? Like he literally went around like,
you good?
All the friends.
I just snatched from you.
He didn't
I
say
didn't
that.
say that. I wanted to.
But you know, like the whole time that Dario was like going around, I was looking at the vibe of the table, and like his friends were like what the hell?
I
like
wonder,
why is she
I
here?
pray he wasn't bragging about you before.
It was
That would have been
it was so funny. And then, you know, the guy that I was hooking up with, the first thing he said, he looked guilty as hell. The last thing I knew, he was gonna be with his family.
He looked guilty.
He looked guilty, right? Because he stood up, he was like, oh yeah, I was gonna text you after I was done here and blah, blah. I had to try to make an excuse too. I was like, oh yeah, you know, I'm just hanging out with my homie right here. Like, we're just trying to find our friend. They said that they were gonna be here, but I guess they're not. So, you know, we're about to leave. And that's when we left after. I was like, okay, I'll talk to you later, bye. His homies were like literally looking at me like, the hell? But then Dario's over here like all nonchalant. What's up, y'all? What's good? Dario was such a friendly ass person, bro. Like he is such a friendly person. But anyway, yeah, so we left. I was just like, didn't you say you live near here?
Yeah. And I was like, oh yeah, because you know, me, my single days, if you try to go back to my crib, that translates to
you trying to do something.
Yeah, y'all know what's up.
So he lived like only a few minutes away from the hookah place.
Literally 3 minutes.
Yeah. So we went back to his place, and then, you know, things led to another, but we weren't able to do anything because unfortunately I was on my Shark Week.
Which was fine, more build up. Yeah, and then from there it was history. Yeah, we'd been talking every day since, you know what I'm saying? So, and then, yeah, she never seen her booty call after that again.
I cut him off. That wraps up how we met.
It was a magical weekend.
It was meant to be.
Yeah.
Even though the way that, you know, we met up was real ratchet, but it was meant to be by the end of the day.
And if I didn't go wandering off by myself, we wouldn't be here right now. It's crazy.
And if I didn't have the confidence to leave my dumbass ex-boyfriend who treated me like shit for the past 5 years.
That part.
Okay, if I didn't take that leap of faith, guess what? I would probably still be in the worst relationship of my life till this day.
That's why I realized, like, she's a very patient person, and you know, she was telling me how her ex is, and I was like, you know what? Like, and you were really trying, and I was like, but you were trying for too long, like 5 years. So, you know, for her to really leave, it must not have been a really good situation, because she's a rider. Yeah, I mean, she's a rider. So one man's trash, another man's treasure.
Amen.
But this is fucking. This ain't no treasure. This is the find of a lifetime. So that's
don't make me cry. I'm drunk. Don't make me cry, please.
It's the find of a lifetime, and yeah, more than gold. This is the best treasure of all time. You know what I mean?
So we hope that you guys enjoyed our mini story time on how we met And I am living proof, ladies, and maybe some gentlemen, I am living proof that once you take that leap of faith of something that you are not happy with, you will find something better, okay? You will find something better, but what you have to do first is to leave whatever toxic situation you're in and believe that you will find something better.
Because it's easier said than done, but just to have that belief, that you will find something, and you will.
You will.
You have to have your standards set, because you don't want to go through the same bull stuff again.
I was just blessed to find you, but it's so funny that I was literally only single for like a month and a half until I found my soulmate. I literally broke up with my ex February. We met end of March.
Yeah, March 28th, something. Yeah. Damn, lucky you.
Lucky you.
Took me 5 years to find you.
Okay, but within those 5 years, you had fun. You had like a single life. You got to, you know what I mean? Like you got to take everything out.
And I was trying to get you out early by DMing you and stuff like that, but you ain't never DM'd me back, so.
Because I was trying to be a faithful girlfriend.
True, because if you
do you expect me, like, you know, now that we're together, do you expect me to respond back to DMs from other dudes? Touche. Okay.
All right, guys. That's enough though. We're gonna wrap it up though. We appreciate you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, by the way, and hit that notification bell, because we would greatly appreciate it, so you know when every video drops, when it drops. So.
And let us know what other story times you guys would like us to do.
Put it in the comments.
If you guys are interested in more story times, we definitely have a lot more for you. Yeah, so we are gonna go get back to this turning up and drinking, and we are about to hop into this tub because tomorrow we check out and back to reality it is with our babies. So yeah, this mini getaway is definitely needed. We hope that you enjoyed today's video, and don't you forget to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time.
Thank you for rocking with House of Blazing.
We married.
It's official.